Welcome back to the third.
Oh. The intro's officially a third now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna roll to see what happens with the wild vehicle. Because some other stuff's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. Spin.
Okay. So, Bishop, as you're gonna get sideswiped by a car.
Oh, shit. Is the security guard on his side as well, though?
The security guard hasn't... Oh, he did get out there. Yep, he's gonna get hit as well. Okay, so it's also moving 45 miles an hour. It is a truck, so it's 8d6 halved.
Would you take a dodge escape as well?
I will. So let me... It's gonna be 16 damage and dodge escape for half. Oh, sorry. It's 8 damage, dodge escape for 4. So it's basically just gonna... I don't think this hitting you would do anything, but please make your dodge escape so that you can gain more experience points. And you could always critically fail.
So I've just lost the skill on my sheet. There it is.
You need to hit a 20.
2.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you you hop out of the way of the vehicle. You just get narrowly clipped by the extremely slow moving. So the vehicle turns and skids sideways in the direction of travel. So you get hit by the bumper as the car is reducing itself from like 5 to 0 miles an hour. So it's still a lot of force that hits you, just not very fast. And you're like, ooh, oh. You get like pushed back up against the car you're next to. The security guard
into the car, you know, like
security guard isn't wearing a lot of armor, and like his knee snaps and his leg is broken in the process. He just collapses immediately. Ah!
3 days from retirement.
Let's see here. So I just want to give the driver a chance to kill Wolfgang. So for the rest of you, what happens is the driver of the car, of your vehicle, steps out and begins pulling out a rifle, and you can hear him shouting in Filipino something. Glimo, you hear him saying, my God, he's killing all the members of the mafia. Someone call for backup. And then like, the car goes slight past him. His partner gets taken out. He's like, holy shit, they're all dying. Everyone's dying. Yeah, he begins like saying prayers of vengeance to kill Wolfgang. Like, this man has killed like 24 of our men.
Oh, these guys were pretending to be mafia or something, right?
No, they are mafia. They're just from a different faction, and this guy doesn't know that they were coming to kill his boss. All he knows is that you fell out of the trees, killed a shit ton of people, and are still alive.
Okay.
Wolfgang.
I think I make a save check, right?
Yeah, you need to be unstunned. Yeah, that's correct.
All right.
Yeah, you can act. You pressed F enough times that your bar filled.
Yeah. Remember, no Russian.
Reset your own thumb.
No, I pulled out a matchbook, I light them all up, and I jam it into my arm. to you know, heal the car running me over. Okay, so yeah, I will how safe is it to climb down from where I am? Like what
You're on the ground
debris is
level.
underneath me?
You're actually collapsed in a heap on the floor. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know you wanted to be tossed very high up in a tree, but you're actually unceremoniously dumped in the jungle floor.
That's okay. I get up and I brush myself off.
Your suit is absolutely ruined.
Is it?
You hit a tree at 45 miles an hour. Yes. Okay. It is covered in bark. The front of you is covered in like jungle dirt and
messy.
insects.
Okay, yeah.
Your suits are only rated 30 miles an hour. Sorry, Dave.
Any faster speeds and it like shreds off my body.
Wait, you wear stripper pants or something? Rip-offs?
It's anti movement speed.
I'm just imagining the Food Wars anime, but it's a racing team now.
Everybody in the audience's clothes explode whenever someone hits 155 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
4-minute mile. Everyone's naked.
Can I make some sort of like assessment of the situation? Because I was out for a turn, right? So I didn't...
yeah. I mean, your assessment is that there's a guy with a gun by Marcus who's pointing it towards you and shouting loudly. He's still getting unstrapped from the vehicle and pulling the gun out, but he seems to be blaming you for everything that's happened. Everyone around you is either dead or incapacitated for several hours with that need for serious medical attention. Even the drivers of the vehicles who were seat buckled in.
Okay. Is there anything dangerous here? Like, is a car on fire next to like ammunition?
I mean, there's a bunch of people in this car right here that, you know, are still hanging on by a thread, and, you know, we'll probably try to kill everyone in the other car in just a minute.
All right. Okay. Well, if that's how I address the situation, sun's up, guns up, and I'm just gonna start walking towards this car, and just shooting the dudes that I can, basically.
Okay.
So
Your shooting will be at a -3.
that's fine.
You'll also get a bonus because your targets are immobile. When they're hanging off the side of a car that has just been in an accident.
Okay, so I can go 21 meters. So let's go there.
Did you cross the wrong guy? Didn't I kill the driver, Arthur?
You did.
Yeah, you've marked off the other person.
Oh, you're right. They drive cars in the other direction in the Philippines. My apologies.
So I'm just gonna start like, basically just like sideways shot, you know, just railing into these dudes that are on the side here, essentially. So
I also had them driving on the wrong side of the road, James, but no one ever said anything.
Well, they drive on the right like Americans do. So,
but they have their engines on the, or they have the driver's seat on the left.
Yeah, like Americans.
Wait, that makes sense. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing then. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so you get a -3 for running, then you get a +4 because your target is immobile.
Okay, can I spread the shot across 2 people with auto?
I think you have to do a suppression shot to do that. Am I wrong? It's been so long since we've done this.
You can do full auto, but like the way that it does it is like there's a difficulty between like how many 5 feet is in between each target you want to spread the auto shot over. And since there's none, basically because they're right next to each other, I can just sort of group them together and put them all. I just choose how many bullets go into which person, basically, and how many successes I get. If I remember that correctly.
Yeah. So you're making a suppressive fire attack because you're setting a zone. Because I don't think you can auto weapon, just like an automatic weapon attack doesn't work like that. So the save is the number of rounds divided by the width of the fire zone in meters. So how wide would you like it to be? Because if you make it too wide, Marcus and the driver, who's right here, will be caught in it.
That doesn't sound right to me. I always thought that there was definitely. Oh wait, why have I got this?
When you do a fully automatic fire, you hit a target, one target. In order to hit multiple targets, you have to do suppressive fire, and they have to make a save.
No, it says that this attack can be used to cover a wide range of targets or to make sure a single target is dead.
What page is that on?
106.
106. Oh, you're...
If attacking more than one target, you must divide the Roth of the weapon by the total number of targets, round down, then roll for each target individually.
Okay, all right, you got me.
So this would be 30 shots across 2 targets, so 15.
Which 2 are you
each.
trying to hit?
The 2 guys here.
The 2 front. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Because I can't see the dudes in here, right? Because you said
Probably.
it was a van or something?
It would be very difficult to see into a moving car. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With people covering the windows.
For every 10 shots fired, it's 1 extra damage. So I'll fire 20 shots and 10 at each, basically, because it makes sense that way.
All right, so you get a +1 to each roll.
Yeah, because
no, you only make 1 roll?
Roll for each target individually.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So it will go top down. So this dude first, yeah.
Sure.
So okay, so Henley. So +4, -3, +3. So that puts me at
-4 +3 is a -1.
Yeah, but I also get a +3 for my Ronin.
Okay, then you have a +2.
No, it's +4 because you said, and then it's -3 because I moved.
I'm just doing the numbers you told me.
Okay, so it's +4 because they're stationary.
Immobile, correct.
Immobile, yep. -3 because I moved, so that leaves me with 1, and then I get a +3 for my cyber eyes, and that puts me at +4. Okay, yeah.
And then +1 for the 10 bullets of full auto.
Yes, so
it's +5.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first shot, 27, and I'll just throw in the second shot right now. 33.
Okay, so they're both gonna hit with all 10 bullets.
Okay. So I will make this number of hits. So this is for the top one, and this is for the bottom one.
Okay, you knock the first guy's leg off.
Joy.
He dies immediately. That's just the first bullet. The second guy, you blow his leg off.
Now, does the dudes inside of the car get penetrated with these bullets as
No.
well, or do we just ignore the bullet after they?
We ignore them because they'll just be hitting these guys' body.
Oh yeah, I'll accept that. Yeah.
You got one
If you
kill.
wanted to do that, Dave, you would have done a suppressive fire and set the area to be the whole car.
Well, I don't see any other people, so yeah.
You don't see all the. Oh, I mean,
It's so racist.
Oh my god!
all right.
Way to put words in my mouth. Good God, man.
The second guy is stunned. And that's, again, just the first shot. Then he gets shot in the leg again. But it's already gone. He gets shot in the chest. 24 minus 18 is... What did I just do? I'm trying to get this to 17. 24 minus 18 is 6, minus 3 is 3. So he's at 15. And if he fails his death save now, he's toast. Nope, still alive.
Hanging on.
Right leg again misses.
The headshot.
The head is not going to deal any damage.
Oh.
Left leg is gone now. And he'll take 14 points there, bringing him to 29.
So he's lost both legs?
Yes.
Okay. That's careless.
He's dead. He's very dead. Both
2 kills, 16 assists, 0 deaths.
I'm a reload Arthur while I do this.
That sounds wise. Coltan, the guy across from you has struggled out. He was just hit by a car and collapsed right next to Marcus Bishop. The driver appears intent on gunning down Wolfgang Roth because because Wolfgang is basically just killing mafia members left and right.
The guy that tried to hit me is down.
He's down. His leg has been broken.
Is his gun available?
Yes.
I'll take the gun.
Okay, you get out of the car. You have to. Well,
Jimmy.
so that's the thing. You don't have an easy way out of the car now because there's a car between you. Like you try to get out the door, and the door has been slammed shut by another car sliding alongside your car. You can try
What's
to get
the
out the
back?
other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either the other side or what's the back looking like? Is it like a this way?
It's like you're in like a Cadillac
hatchback.
Escalade, so it's got a boopy door on the back, right? That's what they've got. Hatchback.
Is that available to me, or is there like a wall between
I
me
feel
and
like
the-
It'd be
you're like
faster
a
to get
cool
out the other
skater
side,
guy. You
right?
could probably hop back there, pull the lash, roll on out.
There you go.
Now I'm imagining Arthur going to a car dealership and saying, "Does this car have one of those, boopy doors?"
Yeah.
Does
I
it-
used
does
to
it-
describe naval admirals had as the spoopy thing, who would just spoops like that,
Does this auto boop or is that extra?
My sister bought a car this week, and she told me after the fact, and she told me she didn't negotiate. She just took the price
that hurts
on the
me
ticket, and
deeply.
it hurt me. It hurt me so
Mhm.
much.
I didn't
Okay.
negotiate for the price of my car, but they were like, yep, this is a no negotiation price. And I was like, well, great, because your online store says I get $500 off. And your online store also says you got a trade in order. And it says this, that, and the next thing. And I was like, that's right. No negotiation, right? That's right. You want a no negotiation, my bitch ass? I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you.
Ever heard of technicality, motherfucker?
Yeah. So I paid their upfront sticker price. Negotiated. To the maximum extent I could. Yeah, Coltan. You are outside the back of the car now. You could spend your whole turn, I think, given your run speed, walking around and picking up this guy's rifle.
All right, I'll do that.
You jog around the car as there's all sorts of car accidents happening. You're now next
Hey,
to
Wolfgang.
Bishop, like right
Hey,
here.
I'm reloading my gun.
Hey, biscuit, and then I'm gonna suppress the fire the rest of the car.
Okay. You tell me what the point of suppression is and how wide you want it to be, because it's an expanding circle.
Boom.
Okay.
And I
All right.
want to encompass all 5. Is it? Hold on. Is this like a hit? Is suppressive just to hit them, or is
So,
suppressive to suppress
no.
them?
Suppressing is if they move, they have to roll against your range of
Targets entering or crossing have to make a save against your shooty duty, and then they take a shit ton of problems. So you need to make a 2-meter wide suppression area. How many bullets are you firing?
The whole mag.
He has an AKR. I think that's a 20 or 30.
I got the
Anybody-
book over.
anybody got an AKR handy?
Let's see. So AKR, you said?
Yeah.
No, that's not that.
I got it.
Okay,
AKR
is
20
30.
is 30.
30,
Okay.
30 rounds.
All right. So it's 30 divided by 2, so he needs to make an athletic save of 15 for anybody that needs to roll. Should
It's
they
also
fail, they
plus
take
0.
1d6 bullets randomly rolled on their body.
That's just on rifle skill. I don't need to roll the weapon because I don't have
Correct.
the weapon.
You don't have to roll
activated
anything to do it. You just do it.
Great.
Yeah, you just basically.
I mean, it's just that they
roll-
have a better than normal chance of avoiding being shot.
Right.
Being that they're all unconscious.
These guys aren't unconscious, except the ones who are dead. It's unconscious in a sort of way. Coltan has done that. These guys are gonna try to get out of the car without being shot to death by Coltan.
Good luck.
3. What is their reflex? Team
5.
Green has a reflex of 10, which gives them a pretty good chance to
Ooh.
escape. I mean, they are
Oh, damn.
hitters for the mafia.
Nice, those are
Yep.
good rolls.
Okay. All 3 of them get out of the car.
So I'm firing, and they're just like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah. You're firing and they just roll out. Now, I mean, there's more guys. They'll have to make. These two back here will have to make rolls. The ones who got out up front are going to ignore Coltan and shoot Wolfgang with their SMGs. They're going to put 20 rounds.
I would argue that if I had a movement debuff, that they should have a movement debuff as well.
Yeah, they'll take a -3. Had to get out of the car.
Sick.
I think these guys are the ones who are cybered up. Let's take a look. Yes, cyber optics with targeting scope. Okay, so +3 minus 3 -4 to aim and shoot him in the head. As a -4 to hit. Okay, that's gonna miss. And number 2. Oh no.
Oh no, this is my water pistol. Ah!
Okay, he rolled low enough that he doesn't bishop himself in the face.
Strong urge to kill self rising.
Yeah, I mean, Wolfgang, you're running down the road, you're Terminator running while also firing a gun. These two get out of the car, bullets are spraying around them, they see you coming there, blam! It's like a hailstorm around you. Oh shit! But
Did
yeah,
they,
just
did they technically move?
Yeah, they did. They made their save versus your
Okay.
your gun thingy. This guy is going to shoot the guy who's shooting at him across the car, who is Coltan.
Uh-oh, Coltan.
He's not going
Oh wait,
to
no,
try.
you have the most armor. You don't need luck. You're fine.
He's not going to try to shoot Coltan in the head. He's just looking to make the shot. He's actually got another +1 on this. How is that possible?
Is he injured? Did you?
What?
remove
Oh, you
all
added a
threes
plus. You added a plus. It broke the thing.
But he rolled a 1 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're right. I did add a 1 anyway, and that does. Oh fuck.
Yeah, the barrel's bent like up, so like faces into the bullet. Like you just...
Wound a member of your own party.
Yep. Okay.
Always check your gun after a car accident before you start firing it.
Thank you, a wise one. Yeah,
The
I
bullets
mean,
were loaded backwards.
Check your gun for what? Loyalty?
all right, so it's gonna shoot this guy who's standing right next to Coltan in the back. What the fuck is that? There's so many dice that were rolled. I mean, it shoots him in the back and the chest, and it does nothing. But yeah, he like whips his gun, and, huh? And then like Coltan, nothing gets anywhere near you, and he accidentally shoots one of his friends in the back. He's like, ah!
I'll look at his friend and be like, ooh, tough break.
You were at my wedding.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
All right, blue
You
one.
were a
and
gun
blue
for a
2.
second.
Wizard cops.
Yeah.
This guy's got athletics. He's got
you were at my daughter's wedding.
got a pretty good chance to get out of here without too much problem. Yep. Okay. The other guy needs to also make a 15. Uh-oh.
Hey,
Number
paid off.
2. You've got some problems. All right. Yeah, Coltan, roll 1d6 and then roll that many hits on this guy as he tries to get off the car. Okay, you hit him with 1 bullet
You only need one.
with an AKR worth of damage.
AKR is 5d6. Yes,
0.
5d6.
I'm just gonna roll.
Oof, that's a good roll. That's really good.
You got to roll location too, so 1d10.
Mhm.
Electric
That's good.
Avenue. Okay,
That's probably
you
head.
deal 1 point of damage in the chest.
Oh, is okay.
I got 20 armor.
I said.
That's not true. They have BTM.
Oh, sorry.
Not stunned.
So what armor are these guys actually wearing? Or are they wearing different armors?
They are wearing different armors. This particular guy, oh shit, did I not put it down in his gear? I put it somewhere, right? They're wearing an armor that gives them 18 in the chest, arms, and legs. So I feel like...
Someone got helmets on, is that right?
Yes, the combat guys do have helmets on, not the driver. Yeah, I mean, just takes 1 point of damage, just no problem. Okay, so they both get off the car, they detach, they move on either side to attack their targets. So blue 1 is spraying a Sternmeyer. Well, it's not really spraying in this case. Just firing at... Oh my god, he might actually have a range problem.
Yeah, it's an
Imagine
SMG,
that.
right? So-
Imagine having a range problem with... Oh, yep, he does. He has to fire at half range. Okay, so he's got to hit a 20, which is basically going to be impossible for him.
Yeah, you might get lucky.
Are these guys cyberlinked into their guns? Yes. Okay. So it is a wash. Nope. And the other one is going to shoot at Coltan. Same deal. He only needed a 15 because Coltan is so close to him. But yeah, these really incompetent gunmen jump off the side. They weather a spray of fire and then pow, 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 pow with their pistols. I know I'm making pow noises, but they're only firing one shot.
Pew, 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 pew.
No, it's really just pow, pow. Pascal.
Open area, it's echoing.
Look, no one can hear anything here. There's been a lot of automatic fire and 3 car crashes in less than 10 seconds. It's
I have an audio.
insane.
They're shooting.
I
one
have an
shot,
audio
but then they're doing the second one with their mouths. Pow, pow.
What are they, orcs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pascal, things are going crazy around you. You're still seatbelted in.
Pascal gets out of the car, but behind it to still use it as cover.
Yeah, that's wise.
And then we'll shoot this guy with my Colt with armor piercing.
Is it finally happening? Are you using the gun?
No, I didn't bring
Oh.
that gun with me because I knew I was going to have to leave it down here.
Custom made, a plastic injection molded grip.
Yeah, I left that one in the States.
It's a fucking heirloom. You're gonna have to
Perfectly
pass it
fitted
down
to your hand.
What'd be great is you bring the company to buy another one and we're like, I'm sorry, I lost the first one.
Yeah, go ahead and make your roll. You need to hit a 15.
So it's -3 because I moved.
Mm-hmm.
+3 for cyber, so flat roll.
Oh, what's the weapon next?
You got it.
accuracy?
Got me.
Okay.
What are you using weapon-wise?
Colt AMT 2000 auto,
Oh, you're good.
very heavy auto pistol.
No, you're good. You're good. Because some of these guns have like a +1 on them or whatever. So.
Okay, so I gotta remember how armor piercing works.
So halve
Damage.
their armor first, remove that from the damage, then halve the remaining damage that goes through to the body.
Okay, so 10 damage, -3 to the... oh, then have that? Okay, so... no, wait, the BTM gets done before the halving, right? Am I wrong about that?
I thought it happens last.
Okay,
Happens
then, okay, so it's 10 damage gets through, halved to 5, -3 BTM is 2 damage.
Yep.
It also penetrates the left leg armor, bringing that down. It does not collapse immediately. All right, Pascal, what do you want to do? I don't know, maybe you have a second shot or something?
No, this only has a Roth of 1.
Well, you walk around, pachow, and you hit him in the leg. It's like, ah, shit, why would you shoot me in the fucking leg?
Left leg always gets them.
The
All
one
right.
leg I didn't put armor on.
I'm
the way
adding
he
a guy to the battlefield just so that we know that he's here. But he is theoretically
The driver?
friendly. He's the driver of the vehicle. and he's gonna take his turn to shoot Wolfgang again.
I was gonna say, Pascal, you've got your action this round to calm him down, or he's gonna find himself in enemy combatant territory.
Oh, well then Pascal needs to make that roll now to shot at him over the gunfight and the crashing cars. And
He's not gonna live for the next round, I don't think. Yeah.
Take out the Elcanos. They're the ones who are fucking with us.
okay, make a fast talk and persuasion at 25. I'm setting the difficulty incredibly high because he's literally watching Wolfgang gun down mafia members around him. Nope. All right.
This guy doesn't recognize the rival gang's tattoos.
He does, but he doesn't know that they're attacking. What he knows is Wolfgang Roth has been executing people who are part of the mafia left and right in front of him.
That's fair.
Uh,
I mean, the trees have done most of the work, but
okay. He's gonna spray down Wolfgang. He's got +3. And 1 from the gun is 4, 6 when you add in the automatic fire.
Guy get out of the car though?
Yeah, he was already out of the car.
Oh, okay. He got out after the car went past. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
He hits you with 16 bullets.
Okie dokie. SMG? Okay. Yeah, that's not
Yep.
so bad.
I mean, I don't think anything's going to get through anywhere, but it's possible.
No. Nothing gets through.
All right.
Literally nothing. I have 21 at my lowest.
You're running forward and you eat a full field of automatic fire. Ah! It hurts. It fucking hurts, man. It hurts getting shot so many times, but you're fine. All right, Bishop.
Is the driver armored, by the way? Our driver?
No, he's not wearing anything that could reduce his encumbrance or otherwise impair his ability to drive.
Okay, so I'm
You're
going to stay
sitting
where
right
I
next to
am.
him.
SMG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am, just so I'm using effectively the hood of the SUV as cover from the other side,
Correct?
and
Yeah.
I'm going to put a round into the driver's leg.
The guy who's standing right behind you, like right next to you.
Yes.
Yep, okay. Yeah.
Put it in his head.
I'll give you the ambush bonus, so you get a +5 to it.
Okay, no worries. So, and it's aim shot, so being at +1, +3 for
Gilliman will blame it on the Elcanos.
Oh yeah, oh, I'm just trying to knock him out. I mean, he'll
One
probably-
guy, 5 guns. Yeah. Roll damage. You hit his tender, unarmored flesh, for sure.
It'll say AP, it's not AP though, because
Okay.
I'm still got
I
AP
understand.
rounds loaded.
All right, yeah. You blow his leg off.
Okay.
Yeah, that leg is no longer a functional limb.
No,
done
my
safe.
driving leg.
And
how is he gonna hit the brakes?
okay, let me
Should have
just.
thought about that
say-
before he blasted me.
He could
He's
die.
got a handbrake.
Nope,
it's
he
fine.
dies. You shoot him.
Okay.
He just
No worries.
collapses. He goes into shock immediately, and without medical attention. And the
I
next.
gave him a better chance than most.
All right, yeah, he immediately collapses to the ground, the gun
And-
clattering out of his hands.
The
I'm
last
as
thing
a-
he felt was the searing pain of the barrel pushed against his thigh.
No, don't do that. That's how you ruin guns. I will use like the rest of my action just to swap over to my armor piercing magazine.
All right, yeah, that's how you ruin guns, not car accidents or grabbing random weapons that you don't know what's loaded inside them. All right, Wolfgang Roth. There's literally only like 3 guys left on their side. There's guns flying everywhere. There's bullets. Marcus shoots a guy who might be on your side, but has been shooting at you.
There's
It's-
5 guys left. 5 guys, burgers and fries.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about them. They are still alive. Yeah.
One of them got shot in the back though.
Didn't take any damage. It's fine. What do you want to do, G?
Well, I don't want to hit my friends with rifle fire, for one. So
Go
I think
roll
at
a
this
1.
point I'm going in legs akimbo.
Just jump, double knife.
He uses the experience he
legs
gained by
through the
running
head.
along the treetops to knife these 2 guys and then jump off their shoulders to land on top of the
He
car.
knifed their guys into their own guys because there's people between that and the car. It's like skewer.
I love the idea that Wolfgang in his like retirement luau days uses his knife foot to like get pineapple and ham steak over an open campfire. That just crosses his leg to bring it back to him.
He just runs up and does a
sitting on-
backflip to cut a coconut off a tree.
If we could all get to
Damn
that
you,
age,
Arthur! I want ham steaks now.
Yeah, I know. They're good.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I
ham
can
steak
get there.
shops are probably open in your country, so you got me beat.
So these guys have guns, yes?
Yes, they do.
Great. Perfect. That means they can't shoot me. I will attack the dude right in front of me, I think.
Okay, you have a -3 for running, but other than that, you should be good. They will make a based attempt to not die. They...
You said they have armor on them? Yeah?
Yes, they do.
You said everywhere?
Yeah, they have
including
full
head?
body armor.
Okay. I'm going to use armor piercing then.
They're going to defend with melee.
21. Sorry. That's not right.
Nope,
Oh, it
you
doesn't
get 'em.
matter anyway. Yeah. Okay, so damage
That's not-
31.
Okay, where do you hit?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Why doesn't it roll location on that? That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Why doesn't it roll location? Anyway.
Just roll D10.
Yeah. 7.
Yeah, you hit him in the right leg. You 1/3 their armor, is that right?
half.
Your knife damaging?
No. So you halve the armor, but not the damage to his flesh.
Okay, all right.
No,
So it's down to 10. So you 21 damage goes through.
Minus his 3 body type, takes 18 damage.
Yeah. He will probably also collapse instantly, dying. But don't let me decide your fate for you, my friend. He's stunned, but not dead.
That's good enough for me. He might live if he pretends to be dead for the rest of this encounter.
But leg loss is an auto fall.
Sure, he's down.
Damage in 5-point groups.
Okay.
How much does he weigh?
All right. Anything else, Wolfgang?
How much did I move? It's like 12, right? I was like there. 8 meters, so...
No, you were back here. You definitely did not move in a straight line. Yeah, you moved like 12, 13 meters.
I love you did this big combat map, Arthur, and we've used like 5 meters of it.
Yeah. No, so
Wolfgang has traversed the map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I can do 21 meters in a run. So I was there and there.
Yeah.
And then that's 8.
All right.
So 11, 12, 13. All right, I'm going to get to this dude here.
Okay.
Grease lightning, basically. I'm assuming my friends next to me can handle the dudes that are here. So.
Okay, this guy just chases you around the corner.
Really? All right.
You know what?
Did you skip my turn?
Did I?
No.
I did. No, he's right.
me.
He's right. I did. You go, Coltan, please.
So this rifle is empty, but there is a newly vacant rifle right beside me of our driver, so I can take that.
It's also empty. It was just used to shoot Wolfgang.
And it's an SMG, not a rifle.
No, it was
is he totally out? As the whole thing?
it's drained. He drained that lizard. Oh, you're right. It is an SMG, but yeah, it's totally drained.
Okay.
Every enemy here believes in the lead hose mentality of shooting.
You pick it up, you go to fire, and you just hear a clicking noise. That's it.
Definitely can't be John Wick in this game. That's for damn sure.
I'm gonna move over here and check the passenger or the glove box or anything for
Spare rounds.
security guards, spare rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You find a spare magazine.
Sweet. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
What is the contents of a spare magazine, Arthur? What is the general?
I don't
plot
know.
of a
Maybe it's like
magazine?
Hustler or.
It's a dirty mag.
I'm glad you picked up what I was putting down, Arthur. That's
Yeah.
why you make the big bucks, good sir.
But the
I don't
content
make
is
the
really
big bucks, Dave. You're the one who makes the
content-
big bucks. You're in the good industry here for making the big bucks.
Hey, it's all about the articles, all right?
Listen, James is like, Arthur, you should consider a streaming persona. And I'm like, no, Dave should consider a streaming persona.
You should Persona VTuber
I already
a
have a
Persona
chicken.
game.
But please don't take my joke as a recommendation. It was not meant as life advice.
Okay, what's the is it a full clip
Yep.
or mag, whatever?
So you'll
this
be a
is?
-6 because you had to take, an action and then another action to reload.
Right. But I'm gonna well, I guess, is there any benefit to doing 20 rounds over 15?
It's gonna be pretty difficult to damage these guys with the SMG. There's almost no chance that you'll actually hurt them. You're gonna want to put as many rounds
Plus,
down.
you probably don't have SMG skill.
Yeah, you're gonna want to put as many rounds downfield as possible.
All right.
Look at me using operator speech from
Do you have
the
SMG?
late 2000s.
No, I only have rifle. That's what I thought the other one was. So
I sound so dated. Yes, sir. Make sure to load thy blunderbuss as quickly as possible using the ramming. Your technique is your life.
make sure your fletching is not bent.
Prick the powder bag as carefully as possible.
All right. Prick your own powder bag.
That's that back in these days, calling someone a prick was a compliment.
All right. Well,
Hey,
I'm
that
just
guy-
I don't know
prick
where
him.
this joke is going. Nowhere
what's the
good.
what's the base of an SMG?
Time to bail out now.
Is it tech?
No,
tech
reflex.
device?
No, it's reflex. Almost
No,
all
it's
guns there.
rifle.
Okay,
Reflex.
that's still okay.
Yeah.
But I'll just, if there's a chance to do damage on this guy, like a
Sure.
rogue headshot, then I'll just
Yeah.
unload. So what's
As it turns out, most people
you
who
get
are good
20
at
rounds
firing
out of
guns
it.
can fire most guns.
You get a +1 to hit because it's an Arasaka Minami 10.
and it's
Yep.
a
So you'll be getting a +3.
reflex,
Yeah, reflex.
and I'm gonna pour all my luck into it.
Okay, you hit with 6 bullets.
Nice.
Cool. Just how do I do the rolls without having the?
Oh, I'll do it for you.
Okay.
I got it right here. Nothing like dealing
3d6
damage to my
plus
own
3, yeah.
character. Nothing goes through.
Nice.
Great. But I've
just-
got half cover, so great.
Yes. SMGs are a bit of a poo-poo in this game.
Yeah.
Anytime people are just like, I have a little bit of armor. It's
Look,
like, yeah,
if you shot the
good.
drive with that, you would have drilled the driver. No problem at all. But yeah,
Because he wasn't
Any
wearing
armor at all.
armor.
Yep.
Now, if we could shoot cars at people, let me tell you.
I think that this guy begins looking around. He's taking a look at the body count of like 24 guys. You're shooting your own men. And he's doing the math, and he just holds his hands up and hopes that you won't kill him like you've killed everybody else. And the rest of the guys are doing the same. They're basically just like, holy shit, what the fuck did we just walk into? Now, I want to give you a little behind-the-scenes encounter math. You might have noticed that only some of these guys have dots. Only the dot guys were going to be dropped off as you drove past each other to kill you. You guys completely wiped the encounter. That was like 3 times more than what was meant for you.
Vehicles, man.
Yeah. So I mean, look, if you want to execute these guys at this point,
Pascal comes out and kind of significant PC glances to everyone
okay.
and says El Jefe says go to hell and executes.
Okay. Yeah, like they're all surrendering. So if you want to just spray them down, you kill them all.
The power of nature.
do you kill our security guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I won't bother giving him first aid then.
Everybody on your side, all of the mafia
all the
people,
witnesses are gone too.
yes, all the witnesses are gone. Now, you should know, you weren't that far from the compound. There was a huge amount of accident noises and gunfire. Someone will probably respond in the next 5 minutes, and you'd better have an airtight story as to why 4 gringos are alive and all of the fucking mafia guys are dead.
Or we could just drive with the car.
I pick up my phone and call El Jefe.
Okay. He does not take your call immediately, but one of his secretaries gets to him as you see a car approaching him, and he says, Mr. Jaden, I didn't think I'd be hearing from you again.
I thought it over, and I took initiative. Your problem is over.
The O'Connell's
all
problem.
dead.
They're all
Yes.
dead.
FaceTime.
You can. I hear your security detail approaching. They can confirm it.
You must still be very close to my compound. How did you know the O'Connells were approaching?
They tried to ambush us on the road, on the way to take your compound. My team and I dispatched them.
Okay, Pascal. I'm gonna ask you to make a fast talk and persuasion. On a 15, he believes your minimum level story without any evidence from his security guys. The higher you get, the more impressed he will be with your accomplishment and raise your estimation.
So persuasion and fast talk is empathy.
Yeah, it sounds right.
As
Dump
the
your
face,
luck.
you should
Luck
be good
dump.
at this, right?
I'm gonna put all my luck into this.
All right.
Do you use your special voice? No, don't use special voice.
Your demon voice. El Jefe, it's me.
Samuel Hayden.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
19.
Okay. All right. I'll have my security team take a look over the area. I will send a car to bring you and your team back. Let's talk. He hangs up the phone. Yeah, so look, the security guys aren't happy when they arrive, but they have direct orders from El Jefe to...
Sorry, before they get there, we want to work out, does Wolfgang want to be with us, or does he want to... Because he wasn't with us in the compound.
Yes.
So, do you want to make yourself scarce, Wolfgang?
That's a good question. What is the okay, so let me real quickly, as an assessment here, what would I gain from not being visible to this man? Like, is he connected with my assignment in any way?
No, but
Not
he
really.
is like the criminal shadow mastermind of the entire country. So if he doesn't like you, he'll probably kill you and make a lot of trouble for everyone around you.
Because the other thing is, if you're here now, we'll have to explain why you were here in the first place and not with us in the compound, and what you were doing out here in the wilderness.
So
Yeah, we just
I
had
mean,
a trained assassin waiting outside your compound with a bunch of guns. Totally normal.
So I will, before all this happens, I'll walk over to Bishop and I'll, hold up his rifle for him if he wants it.
No, keep that, because once again, I don't want to turn up everything I didn't already have.
Okay. All right.
But if you're not going to stay with us, then do me a favor and torch those other 2 cars on the way out, just to get rid of. Well, we'll torch all 3 cars, because your telltale sign is in at least 2 of them.
All right, Arthur. So I'll go. What I'll do is, as I'm leaving, I'll just grab a Brandoleo grenades from one of the dude and just let a pin go and just throw it into the car pile. And
All right. Now, before you do this, I don't disagree that torching the cars would be a good idea, but you are right next to a jungle, right next to this guy's house. You could conceivably start a massive forest fire. Possible.
jungles are wet.
I mean, a grenade by the car won't start a big fire, though, at least. Depends on how much fuel gets spread around. But it's more a case of getting rid of all the heel spur.
Yes, I'm
cuts in
aware
there.
you. I know what you want to
Yeah.
get rid of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, Dave, I need you to roll heavy weapons to see if you pull the grenade pin and you throw the grenades inside. It's fine.
Throw the grenades in our car.
I need a stealth of 15 from you to escape the notice of security officers checking the scene.
So my stealth is part of my combat sneak.
Okay.
So
You sound like a man who's about to roll a 1. That's all I'm saying. I'm a specialist, Arthur. I can't fail at this roll. Okay, no, you're good.
Sad face.
They're gone before they arrive.
How do you stealth yourself in the face?
Pascal, what's your story of what happened here?
It's probably blackface. That's all right.
Pascal's story is that is going to be what you were planning to happen. That the Elcanos were coming to attack the compound. They started letting commandos off. We realized quickly what was happening. Engaged in a firefight. Our driver and security guard were killed. We got lucky and managed to take out 2 of the drivers of their cars, so they went off the road and took out the rest.
Okay. Bishop, what's your story?
Well, are we being separated, are we assuming?
Yeah, but I can't separate you on the Zoom call. So
So all I'll be saying is that we saw this group coming. They were clearly attacking us. We started shooting at them. That spun out of control. A lot of shooting went on. By the time it all cleared, everybody was dead.
Okay. Pascal? What's your story?
Do you mean Coltan?
Yes, I mean Coltan. I was looking at Drumurboy and it said Pascal. I did that on Oath of Venesteel. I called somebody Jasper instead of Lachlan. I just didn't want to stop to correct it. Yeah, like, Coltan.
3 vans, dudes hanging out the side with guns, drop off people, things started to get hot. 2 of them crashed. They killed your guys, we killed the rest.
Okay. All right. All right.
I'm a doctor, not a soldier.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a memory card.
There isn't a bluff skill, right? It's still fast talk and persuasion, even when you're lying.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna need everyone to make a fast talk and persuasion of 20.
But we're not lying.
There is one flaw in all of your stories, and that is that your car has no bullets in it. No one shot at you.
Also, you're admitting the fact that there was a guy that...
We're that good.
Your stories all started with they attacked us first, so...
Well, I said they were getting dropped off to attack us.
Sure.
But anyway.
I said there was dudes
shot.
with guns hanging out there, like...
All right. So I'll put my luck into this one as well, since I'm going to
That sounds wise.
I don't think it'll make a difference, but...
Yeah.
Oh, Marcus Bishop. Marcus, I need you to roll another d10.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, why did it roll twice? That's weird.
Oh,
I only rolled 1.
All right. Okay. So the guy who's here clearly doesn't believe your bullshit, even though everybody else does. Like, the head of the security team here, he's under orders, and he's not like, he can't just be like, no, you're lying, right? Because Pascal is now a very important person, and he's on direct orders to bring him back to the boss. But just know, Pascal, you and your team have made a mortal enemy out of a very powerful person.
Awesome.
El Jefe or the
security officer, yeah. Like,
okay.
His chief bodyguard is now like, I don't trust these guys. They're clearly lying. Deceit. Like, he's like I'm not a cop, right? But I'm looking at this and what they're saying and what really happened didn't add up. First off, why are those cars on fire? What are these mysterious perforations in the hoods, right? Like, there's clearly a fourth shooter.
Clearly has a butt in the windshield.
So, hey, count the rads in my mag. I fired 2 bullets. I didn't kill these guys.
Yeah.
Who the
Yeah.
heck has a can opener gun?
There's clearly more happened here than what you're saying, but he can't prove it with like evidence, and he can't
It's
go
fine. We
against
just have to do
Pascal.
another mission to erase them from the universe, you know.
Sure.
The
I'm just
idea
marking
that
down here.
Pascal Bonez is just like pulls out a whiteboard and is like, okay, let me explain relative gravity to you real quick.
Yeah.
Do you know what a moving force meets a unmoving object?
That's a circulatory system. I know this.
Yeah.
When the blood leaves a person's body due to excessive force, that generally means that they die.
Well, like, I've got high education and everything, but I think, like, if that was to happen, it would, like, edge more into philosophy. Like,
I'm going to make this joke again. I have 2 dots of common sense, Arthur Perkins. I would
No.
like to use that in this
Nope.
situation, please.
No. Pascal, you.
I've got 2 in zoology, and I know a friggin' dog when I see one. Okay.
You and your team are allowed to keep your weapons this time, and are led into the mansion of the minister, the head of this family. It's not that people stop and clap for you, but a lot of the staff here gives some acknowledgement that you just immediately and violently did something good for the family. You solved a problem that they needed done. And you all get some measure of like, oh yeah, like these guys, these are made men right now. You all are made to like stay outside the door. Pascal, you are let into his private study again, where he's listening to the recording that you left him, and he pulls out a cigar and cuts it and hands it to you and says, Pascal, sit down.
Thank you, sir. And he lights the cigar.
Why don't you tell me what you can do for my organization? Cut to black, we're done.
Woo!
You got a whole 2 weeks to think about your response, so it better be good.
Because we were in battle the whole time, I didn't have a chance to like mark down how much XP you guys are getting for all your skills, so that's gonna have to wait for later tonight. But for right now, give yourself 3 floating IP as I work my way back through this list.
My
Well-
common sense goes up.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations. What level are you now? 8?
8 now.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I hope you guys
Now
had
we're-
fun.
now
I
we're
know
in
it was
the
our first
real
time
money.
back for a while, and it was
Yeah,
pretty crazy.
sorry for my life. It's been
It's fine. Don't worry.
Crazy life.
Next week is Glimo's life.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I the only show I know of that meets regularly now is Solaris Nights, which has yet to have a single canceled event. It turns out when you just do one-on-one, it's a lot easier.
Very easy. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's the format to move to. Maybe I should just stop playing with other people and just play with one.
Actually-
I can't even get through it.
I wasn't sure if I would do this.
it's
but
you're that close to playing with yourself then, Arthur.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I know.
since there's a medical conference in town, I think it might be prudent to actually up my Medtech to 8.
My God, incredible! And what an excellent choice. Well timed. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys do outros while I start marking down all of the many rolls you made. Wow, holy shit. You made so many athletics checks, Dave.
I think I might need to up my athletics, boys.
Dave
I think
gets
I
all
found
the
my new
XP
calling.
this one.
I mean, it's not like
Deservedly.
it's not like I get the last tap on a boss and get all the XP or whatever. It's like, it's just there have been sessions where I haven't rolled a single dice. Let's just say that.
For some reason, the trees around here are level 14.
It's true.
There's like a shrubbery and then like a bronze
What?
coconut tree.
All right, so I don't know. Hey guys, thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Arthur, thanks for running as always. Go check out my shit at Kinky Fridays on Twitter. We made this joke last time, but it's not even me running that account anymore. I hired someone to do it, but you can go there and follow it anyway if you want to keep up with all my business dealings and wheelings. I got a new game on Steam. Go check it out. It's called Eluder. It is basically an adult Binding of Isaac style game. So, that's a lot of
And they're
people
just
really
Binding
like
of
that
Isaac?
one.
Less
No,
poop.
like
I guess I don't know that much about
Pornography.
Binding of Isaac. I thought it was about a baby with a gun.
it's more like the style, the mechanics, less about like the stuff. So it's like a roguelite bullet hell game essentially. So
Did I tell you, Dave? I tried to buy Pieces of My Heart to support you on Steam, but it's banned in Australia.
really,
Oh no, Australia!
Australia's put a whole bunch of anti-adult filters up on Steam now.
You're on a list now, James.
they also did that with Germany as well. Like,
Yeah.
if you are in one of those affected countries, you can purchase the game still, just not on Steam. I'm working on a methodology to sell Steam keys to people who want it outside of those countries. So, it's just annoying. Like, instead of Steam like actually working out whether or not a game meets the compliance of a country, they just sort of blanket adult only content. It's really dumb. It's really stupid, and it's just the incorrect way to handle product.
It's weird because I noticed a lot of other adult games are still on there, but I realized what a lot of them are doing is they're putting out like a version of the game without adult content. You've got to get a DLC to add the adult content, and that is what they're banning.
Yeah. So the actual tag that's being banned is like there's a subsection on Steam called adult only, and you need to actually enable it in your preferences in order to see that type of content. So I'm pretty sure the reason why it's banned in Australia is because they don't allow like small-chested girls to be in pornography, and that is basically enough to ban the entire thing for products like that, which is really, really fucking stupid. But
that's right. So
neither here nor there.
So this week, this week, what's been banned in Australia because you can't use airsoft in Australia because the guns look too much like real guns. And one of the state police commissioners now said that you can't use Nerf guns because you can put airsoft bullets into a Nerf gun and fire them from a Nerf gun, which is not actually accurate. But they've now banned Nerf guns in South Australia.
Ow.
What are they going to ban?
Even though the reason they banned airsoft was because it looked like a real gun, not because it fired, little water balls.
There's probably been a lot of like registered robbery attempts with like fake guns before, like very likely. Anyway, yeah. So that's me. Thanks for all the stuff. And
Has the Australian government never stepped on a Lego before? That hurts a lot. They should be banned.
Only 4 athletics. God
Sorry,
damn,
Dave.
I felt like I crushed it with athletics today. Yeah. All right. Wow. Coltan with that 4 SMG. Good God.
Yeah,
He
we're on
managed
towards a
to
new
get
skill.
a full blast of SMG off as an unskilled user. I wanted to reward him. You know what, Dave? Go ahead, take a 5 athletics. You did crush it. Crush several roos. But the reason I made it 4 was because you did put your ass through a windshield. But you know what? I'll give you a 5. Who have we done? Just Dave so far? I was a little tuned out except for the Australia part. James, let's see you.
Just Dave so far.
Let's stick to Australia.
I am James. I'm from Australia. You can find me back here on Saturday for Rogue Trader, and in a couple of weeks' time as well for some more Cyberpunk. Now that my work schedule is both a bit more easy and a bit more in my control, hopefully that has less impact on Cyberpunk games going forward. Otherwise, from in Arthur's Discord, where I occasionally haunt and post images or reference or links to my streaming on YouTube. Since most of my videos are listed as private, not private, but like unlisted. Usually Arthur's Discord or my own private Facebook channel are the only place to see them most of the time.
That's fine. They're good. You know, we're just going to go based on people's distance.
I'm just going to say something real quick. That's the first time I've used rifle as Wolfgang.
Perfect. We're going to go by people's distance to Australia. So, Glimo, you're next for your outro.
Hey, I'm Glimo. Yeah, I'm working too much this month. I've got a huge client deliverable in May. So I will not be here next week, but you can find me on Solaris Nights, and I'll be back here in 2 weeks. And hopefully things will start slowing down a little bit after that. And I'm going to keep this one quick because I've got a 6 a.m. conference call tomorrow morning.
Okay. Our farthest from Australia. Let's go ahead and do you, Drumurboy.
I'm Drumurboy. I make music and put it on the internet. You can find it on Spotify as Drumurboy. You could also find some music I wrote for Roleplay under Roleplay Radio. And me and a friend did a collab, Sunset, Sonneset. That's on all the streaming platforms. I'll be working on this Nest thing. Maybe I'll have some news for that next episode because that'll be in 2 weeks' time. And I only have one song left to write and then the whole thing to mix. And then artwork to get done, so it won't be released by that time, but I might have the whole thing actually done. And then after that, I'll be getting back on streaming, doing my other album, which is like electronic ambient stuff. I'm going to be doing most of that on stream probably. And then any work for kinky stuff off stream. But you'll hear about that at some point in the future. I gotta work on my guitar skills, get them back to
Them fiery licks going up.
yeah, knock the rust off, get my friggin' sweet picking back. But yeah, I'm gonna watch Willy's Wonderland, that Nick Cage Five Nights at Freddy's movie this week, and that's about it. What about you, AP?
I've got what one might call Solaris Nights. I got a new episode dropping tomorrow and another episode dropping the day after that. Then, tomorrow night is the big SVHV base defense event for our Imperium and Forged Eden. And then we probably have less than a month before we switch to 7 Days to Die. I haven't played Imperium at all today, and I barely played it yesterday. But I did finally get that fucking endgame armor. And the ironic thing is, the endgame armor is one of the smallest, lightest pieces of armor that you can get. But you're so fast. It's incredible after wearing heavy armor for so long. I'm liberated. I can jump. I can move around. I'm free.
It's like stretchy jeans. After wearing jeans for 30 years, and then you get the stretchy kind. Damn.
Not even slightly. No. Other than that, I don't know. Keep an eye on this space. I might be launching another new D&D show at some point
Fast
in the future.
and depressed.
That's my driving show.
Yeah.
I've actually been missing old D&D game a lot, Arthur.
Which old D&D game?
The one we had with the
New Game Plus?
New Game Plus, yes.
So I was thinking about that during today's session where James was like, you have this whole map, but you never used it. And we had the same battle in that long canyon way with the halfling caravan nearby, and the half dragon came down, and I was like, yeah, I'll tell you about a large battle map. Grimdarkjames!
And also, you had a whole card
We
game.
redid that battle like 4 times.
The card game we didn't engage with for like 40 episodes.
Don't worry about it. I had an artist make the cards. It's fine.
I need to find someone to fucking run me a Star Wars Edge of the Empire game.
Some people are like, Arthur, you push your plots on the players. You railroad them. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, man? I have whole plot lines I've let fall out of the back of the truck, okay?
Here's the thing. As a player, like, you'd be nice to your GMs and like engage with the content that they prepare for. Unless you don't know they're prepared for it, then fuck, do whatever you want.
Oh no, listen, here's the thing. I like to be nice to my GMs, but I love when James is like, I had to prepare 4 different plots because I didn't know where you're gonna warp to, and you spent the entire episode talking to some nice space nuns, and I was like, that's how we roll, man. We don't do anything in this game except kill people.
Yep.
That is always the problem when you have a spaceship and you can go wherever you want. Stars Without Numbers lets you limit that by limiting the drive size. But other than that, like, if you can just go anywhere, you can just be like, all right, we're just gonna jump to another planet and switch genres.
I did as an experiment with my new Force and Destiny game. Like in the very first session, gave the players, a shitload of money and lightsabers straight away and that sort of stuff. And it's like, okay, so what do we want to do now? I don't know. What do you want to do? It suddenly took the. I mean, it was interesting. They didn't go start spending the money straight away. They had too much money to spend, really.
Yeah, that must be weird, James. Playing a Star Wars game when you had too much money to spend, so you didn't spend any of it. That's pretty weird, James. Who would do that, James?
It's a secret.
I don't think we'll ever mention Atomic's complete dismissal of his
Dwarven storyline. Don't worry, that battle map is still waiting for someone to come along. Oh my god. It's like, all right, I've got all these dwarven ghosts waiting for their adopted brother to fight beside. All right, I'm sure they'll get to this content at some point. Okay, they've over-leveled it, but that's fine. I'll just let them clear it all out. Okay, they're never coming back here. I'm just gonna put this one aside.
And then we spent the rest of the game chasing around a fucking incubus.
Yeah, more or less.
That's true.
That's it. Have a good night, guys. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Like a good neighbor. Na 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 na.